Hello everyone, and welcome to your favorite channel, Travelverse. And today we will be talking about places to visit in Norway. Before I start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to remain updated on all the latest uploads. Norway is a very long country with a lot to see and do, from cool cities to beautiful fjords, the northern lights, and small towns in the middle of nowhere above the Arctic Circle. So, where to start? Focusing on one or two regions will help you get the most out of your trip. Here are some of the best parts. The first is the area around Oslo. The Norwegian capital, which has been named European Green Capital for 2019, is a busy place. Some of the best things about it are its cutting-edge food scene, its new and quirky neighborhoods, its full calendar of events, and its many brand new museums and attractions. You can easily combine city life with outdoor activities like cycling and skiing at some of Norway's best ski resorts. You can also take day trips to areas like Stfold and Vestfold, where charming towns like Fredrikstad and Tnsberg dot the coast. Hadeland, Norway's new art destination, is about an hour's drive from Oslo. It has the amazing outdoor art park, Kistefos-Museet, and the amazing exhibition building, The Twist. You're also only a few hours away from the central mountain regions, where you can hike and ride. The second place goes to Troms, the land of the Northern Lights. Troms is in the middle of northern Norway. It is the capital of the Arctic. This is where you should go to see the Northern Lights, whales, the midnight sun, and other amazing things in nature. In the Lyngenfjord area, there are great places to ski, to tour, bike, and hike. In villages like Karasjok and Alta, you can learn about Sami culture, and the North Cape is Europe's northernmost point. The Geiranger Peninsula, which is in the eastern part of this huge area, is a great place to watch birds. Kirkenes is a place where you can fish for king crab, ride a dog sled, and even spend the night in an ice hotel. In the area around Troms, there are many islands to explore, such as Senja, Gvalja, and Samari. Lofoten and Nordland are third and fourth because they have tall mountains, beautiful fjords, real fishing villages, and beaches that look like they belong in a picture. Don't forget about the Northern Lights and the midnight sun. You've seen gorgeous photos of Lofoten and Vestfold, the whale kingdom, on Instagram. A great piece of advice is to go when most people are away, like in the winter or fall. Narvik, which is a great place for skiing, biking, and hiking, and Helgeland, which is a bit further south, are also great places for outdoor adventures of the next level. Between Trøndelag and Bod, you can drive the coastal route, which has been called one of the most beautiful drives in the world. The main city in the county of Nordland is Bod, which is a busy coastal town with lots to do outside of the nearby Salten region, and it's a thriving art scene. In fact, in 2024, Bod will be named European Capital of Culture. The fourth place goes to Bergen and the Western Fjords. Bergen, Norway's second largest city, has both old world heritage sites and modern fashion, trendy restaurants, and a forward-thinking music scene. Visit some of the country's best museums, like the Code Art Museums and Composer Residences. Get lost in the city's winding cobblestone streets, and look down on the city from one of the 7 surrounding mountain summits. Bergen is the gateway to some of Norway's most famous fjords, like the long and deep Sognefjord in the north and the famous mountain plateau of Trolltunga in the Hardangerfjord in the south. Many of the fjords have sidearms that are just as beautiful but have a lot fewer people. The Bergen Line and the Film Line will take you to the fjord settlement of Flim. This trip has been called one of the most beautiful train rides in the world. Visit Voss and Nordfjord and have fun outside in beautiful places. The Geirangerfjord and the Northwest are the 5th and 6th places to go. The beautiful Art Nouveau village of Alesund in the north of Fjord Fjordway is a great place to start a trip throughout the Northwest Fjords. Outdoor enthusiasts come to this place all year long. From Alesund, you can take a ferry or bus to Geirangerfjord, Norway's most famous fjord, which is on the UNESCO list and has the Seven Sisters and many other waterfalls that drop down steep mountainsides. The mountaineering capital of Odense is a great place to stay because it is surrounded by beautiful peaks. You can take a gondola ride to the top and is close to famous places like the Trollstigen Mountain Road and the Atlantic Road. The Ralma Rail Day ends in Aldanses. It has been called one of the most beautiful train rides in the world. Molde, which is known as a jazz town, and Kristiansand, which is known as the clipfish capital, are both in the northwest. The Stavanger area comes in at number 6. What do you get when you combine restaurants with Michelin stars, old wooden buildings, world-class street art, and a friendly multicultural vibe? Find out by going to Stavanger. Stavanger is the largest city in the southwest of the country. It is also a great place to start a trip to famous natural sites like the Leisfjord and the Preikestolen, the Pulpit Rock. There are some of Norway's widest and whitest beaches along the coast of Jæren. People who like to surf and kiteboard will also be in for a treat. Follow the North Sea route to Egersund to see how beautiful towns and villages like Sagnalstrand are strung along the coast like a string of pearls. The 7th place goes to Trondheim and Trondelag. The Trondelag region, which is in the middle of Norway, is popular with history buffs, foodies, and people who like to be active in nature. You can go fishing, skiing, or cycling, or you can hike one of the 9 St. Olav ways, which all lead to the beautiful Nidaros Cathedral in Trondheim. Trondheim is the capital of the area and is known as the home of Nordic flavors. It is a lively town full of students. There are numerous dining options, ranging from expensive Michelin-starred restaurants to trendy food bars and cozy coffee shops. Follow the smell of fresh local products all along the beautiful detour, the Golden Road in Innherred, and step back in time in Ross, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The muskox is a beautiful animal that lives in the Dovrefell Mountains. South Norway and the city of Kristiansand come right in at number 8. The southern part of Norway is a summer paradise for Norwegians. It has beautiful beaches, thousands of islands, and more daylight hours than the rest of the country. Walk through narrow alleys between white wooden cottages in coastal towns like Risør, Arendal, Grimstad, Mandal, and Flekkfjord. Or learn about the Setesdal Valley, where Norwegian folk traditions were born. Kristiansand is the largest city in southern Norway. You can walk around Posebayens old town, eat fresh seafood, relax on the city beach, and go to a number of fun festivals there. The kids love the zoo and amusement park at Dyreparken. The Lindesnes Lighthouse is close to Kristiansand. It is at the southernmost point of mainland Norway. The world's biggest underwater restaurant, Under, is in Lindesnes. It has 2 Michelin stars. Eastern Norway's mountains and valleys come in 9th. Rich forests, deep valleys, and huge mountain plateaus in eastern Norway are all good places to start for different kinds of natural experiences. These are some of Norway's biggest ski resorts, like Geilo, Trysil, and Hamsedal. All of them promise fun all year long, because once the snow melts, they turn into world-class places to ride. Popular places for family vacations include Valdres, Hallingdal, Lillehammer, and the Gudbrandsdalen Valley. There are amusement parks, cute farms, and great hiking trails in these places. The same is true for Telemark, where you can go cruising on the Telemark Canal and see one of eastern Norway's most beautiful views from Mount Gustatoppen. Dovrefell, Jotunheimen, and Rondane all have natural parks where you can go hiking, biking, rafting, and climbing, among other things. The Svalbard Islands are the last place on this list. Are you ready to help protect wildlife in a bigger way? The Svalbard Islands are in the Arctic Ocean, about halfway between Norway and the North Pole. In this rough and endangered area, you can do interesting things related to nature all year long. You can go dog sledding, ice cave exploring, on a snowmobile safari, or look for the northern lights. There are more than 3,000 people living on the islands, as well as a few thousand polar bears. The main city of Longyearbyen is a lively mini metropolis with high-quality restaurants and bars that you'd expect to find only in bigger cities. These are my top 10 places in Norway. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you next time.